We're here today to check out some more cricket.
But should we just call it like Cricket Tuesday or something like that?
Cricket Tuesday.
Cricket Tuesday.
Cricket Tuesday.
It was repeating itself. I was like, didn't we just see that?
It's so true, though.
Okay, well, first of all,
true.
Mitch Johnson, Brett Lee, MS Dhoni. With all that boring stuff out of the way, this is a very important, momentous occasion.
Hello, Born Review Nation. Gabe.
Nick.
And we're here today to review another non-Cricket Tuesday video. Oh man, we become addicted. You know what it is? You don't realize
coming too. They're gonna keep coming.
You don't realize how much you miss sports until you don't have it.
I'm telling you, we are so lucky for so many different reasons. I'm not going to list off all the things we're lucky about in this crazy time because I don't want to brag. But one of the things we're lucky about is being able to get Hotstar and get into cricket at this time. Because like you said, we don't have our usual sports that we lead on to. I mean, usually on a good day, we might have 2 or 3 or 4 games we want to watch that day. And we're trying to fit in other time and family time. Now we don't have that time, but we're discovering this sport more in depth. Like I said, these videos are going to keep coming cricket related, which I know our viewers are going to love because our passion for it has increased more and more. But what are we checking out today?
We're going to check out Yuvraj Singh's six sixes.
So let's think about this, okay? In an over, you have 6 balls, right? 6 legal balls, they call it. Yeah, where's my ball at? Here we go. 6 legal balls to have thrown at you.
Right.
Thrown to you, bowling towards you. So if he got 6 sixes in that over, that means every single ball that was bowled to him that was a legal ball, he hit for 6. So if you think about it, that's the perfect over. You can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
We're going to witness this. I looked it up, how many guys have done that, and it's been done not a million times, but probably half a dozen to a dozen times. One interesting fact I learned about Yuvraj Singh is that this guy, obviously he's, world-class cricket player, but this guy, he was called an all-rounder, so he can bowl and he could bat. Right. This guy had cancer in 2011, a cancerous tumor in his left lung.
Wow.
And he made a comeback. He just retired officially in 2019 last year. So we're saying after having a cancerous tumor in his lung, chemo treatment, the whole 9 yards, he comes back for another 7.5 years to play.
That's unheard of, bro.
That's warrior right there.
That's absolutely impressive. What's funny when you were talking about that? Did you realize opening day in baseball just passed?
It was
like
a black day.
No. Yeah, it should have been.
Day.
I think it was the 27th or 26th of March. It was like no, but
this was the year that my Padres. And not just that, but we would have had a whole bunch of games today, being Monday, the first Monday of the season. We'd be watching games all day as we were teaching from home or whatever in the background. That is something that we're not blessed with, because can you imagine being home during the beginning of a baseball season? I mean, there's nothing better than that. There's no better way to enter into spring, but we're getting off track. Let's go back into cricket here. I'm excited to see this guy rake 6 for 6. And super impressive. This guy's a warrior, like I said. Let's go ahead and check it out. We'll see how bad the lag is this time, since we have better internet speed going on, but we'll start the countdown at 3, 2, 1.
A few words exchanged between Yuvraj and
talking trash.
Oh,
that's a big guy.
Oh, talking a little smack.
Oh, bother Yuvraj if I was you.
Oh,
that's huge.
That's why you don't talk trash.
It's a biggie. It's out of it.
Oh man, top 10.
Hold that, cousin.
Look at that bowler. He's like, you really gotta get this guy's face before I throw it to him?
Into orbit.
Oh.
Even bringing smoke in the clouds. This.
It's
still in there. We've lost it. There it is again. That's a biggie. Keep going.
Oh, look at that pose. I like it.
Wait, look, he's eyeing him down.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh,
the longest.
Yep.
And this might just go the
see
distance.
the slight grab?
Just
disrespectful. I love it.
Glorious. This guy's a warrior.
He's got a wide range of shots.
What's he going to do?
Oh,
6 more.
Oh.
Just a flick of the wrist.
I think that one even surprised him. He's like, oh, that went that way. Okay, cool.
Second of 6.
Bro, I don't know how he hit that out.
Whoop.
Magnificent hitting this.
Whoop, it's a 6.
Yuvraj, we saw him on the boundary edge. Get me in. Just a flick, nothing more. Hard hat time. Look out in the crowd. He's coming again.
Well, this was a new ball that was taken. The first one lying in a gutter.
That was no cheapy either. Yeah, how do you feel
He's
that?
laughing. I've been there, bro. Like, oh my gosh, can't get this guy out.
Second one flicked into the crowd.
He's like, come on, let's go.
Say, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
26 from
Don't
8
start that
deliveries, Yuvraj.
That's what he told him.
Oh,
He's not got his eye in yet.
he's 1-6 away from a get away from him. This guy looks young right here. Oh,
This is in the air.
he's got in all parts of the field. He's doing the old sundial.
Oh, look at him walk. Look at him strut afterwards.
They're gonna run out of fireworks pretty soon.
3 of 3.
It's raining sixes here. Kingsmead, there's another. Look at the technique.
And that ball, you can
Right foot
see, I mean,
out
that
of the
was
way.
pretty outside
Full
the
swing at
wickets.
the
He didn't
back.
care.
Yuvraj,
Dude, he went and
32
got
from
that.
9 deliveries.
6, 6, 6, and it's balle, balle, balle in the crowd.
Jeez.
Absolute carnage.
That's not a very lucky number. Come on, Yuvraj, get rid of those 3 sixes.
Carnage.
Now around the wicket. Will it make a difference?
Oh!
It's 4 in a row.
Would that have been an illegal ball? That was high up.
Yeah, that was high. I think that would have been illegal.
4 balls.
But he's just mad. You can tell he's worked up.
Every ball, I want to say, is in bold in a different position, a different part of the
38
wickets.
from 10 deliveries.
He doesn't care.
4 sixes in a row. England are having a conference meeting.
Oh, that's a baseball position right there. That's a Vladimir Guerrero hit.
Here to go for the full Monty.
How'd he hit that out? That's
6
ridiculous.
out of 6.
I want to see
Well,
one
this is a pressure ball
straight to
for
dead
Broad.
center.
This
Straight
goes
ahead
on
of
the
him.
ground.
You know what they just told him, right? Put one in his ear.
Might be just extended a little bit more, David.
If he hits one more
8
6,
deliveries to
you're
go.
not
It's
showing back up to the
195
international team,
for
pal.
3. We talked speculating on 200. They're way past
He
200.
said, make sure that bouncer
This is a
comes
crowd
under his
warning,
chin.
look out.
Oh! You gotta love the announcers too. Fudge! Boy, that barely went out, but that was high.
Deep. With 1 ball to go. Could he make
Pep
it
talk
6
did not
out of
work out.
6?
Well, it's showtime here. Would you believe this? Clean as you
Ooh,
like.
sweat rag.
Here he goes again.
Oh.
Yuvraj Singh. 44. 11 deliveries. It's up there somewhere.
Yes,
Oh, you
we
gotta
saw
love
Usher
that.
get swinging in
Look at his reaction.
in the World Cup. Now, it's never happened in TT cricket that 5 have disappeared. There's every chance now.
Look at that score, 203 on 3 wickets.
The 6th one.
201,
Into the crowd
excuse me,
as
on
well.
3 wickets.
I know, that's just
Kingsmead
brutal.
on its feet. So is the commentary box.
You think there's any chance he's not thinking about 6 right now?
Oh, of course he is.
Last ball of the innings.
Oh!
Yes, into the crowd. 6 sixes.
I love these announcers.
Yuvraj Singh finishes things off.
There you go, let's get a smile.
The first time it's
Now, where's the
happened in
chump that got in my
2020.
face?
Still 1 ball, 1 over to go.
Get out of here, Yuvraj
50
Singh.
runs
Look
from
at
12
that.
balls.
200 rounds.
One man stood
50
together,
runs on
don't
4 balls.
believe it. I've seen hitting not like this. Massive.
He's like, that might have been a
Absolutely
mistake.
massive. Forget them two, it's all about him. Yuvraj Singh, 50, 12 deliveries. You're kidding me?
Terrific effort this. That's the second. Number 3, long ball.
He's got a little bit of flair, too, on his follow-through after he swings it. I like it.
It's every part of the ground. This one over screen.
Mm.
And missed the last one.
Jeez.
Oh. 56 in that over.
People go on vacation shorter than that, folks. Jeez Louise.
Oh boy.
So what'd you think of that?
That was impressive, my friend. Hold on for a second. Having a little bit of, there we go. That was impressive. Bro, I'll tell you right now. Hold on for a second, dude.
So as he's getting his stuff together, I can't tell you how impressive that was. I mean, you can't do any better than 6 sixes in an over. And it's even better that when they added that video, they showed a little bit of tension between those two players. I mean, that guy got to his face, and we had a reaction to cricket fights. That's about as bad as it gets, just that face-to-face.
Right.
And the fact that he then goes off, I wonder if that English cricketer who got in his face has ever been able to forget about the fact that he did that, and then the guy goes off for 6. Come on.
Dude, that was the thing of beauty. There's nothing better than being able to vindicate yourself on the field. You know what I mean, dude? And I don't know what the back. I don't know if they had history or whatever, but like you said, that's as bad as it gets in cricket because they were like jawing at each other, and I'm like, oh wow, you know what I mean? There's a little fire in there. I love it, but dude, I tell you what, I was shocked that they even left that picture in there, man, because the dejected look on his face, it was like.
I'm pretty sure, and they can help us out on this in the comment section. I'm pretty sure, besides injury, they have to finish that over. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
I could be wrong, but I want to say that might be a thing. So, I mean, that guy, his coach even goes out and talks to him. We've never seen that in any of the videos that we've watched. So, I mean, that's desperation. But, I mean, you can tell the coach talks to him after the 4th sixer, and then he hits a 5th one. And then you see the coach on the sideline like, oh, my goodness, what do I got to do? Let's just survive. I mean, honestly, what are you going to do?
Well, I like how you said, do you think there's any chance that 6 is on his mind right now? I'm like, absolutely. Like in baseball, a really special thing is the cycle, right? Very few hitters hit for the cycle where they hit a single, a double, a triple, and a home run. And I mean, obviously, you know that, but I'm talking
in one game, yeah.
In one game, talking to our listeners. Because for the most part, you only get 4 at-bats in a game, you know, depending where you bat in the lineup. So if you've only got 4 at-bats and you get to go for the cycle, it's always funny, too. You'll hit the home run usually early on, or you'll hit a single and a double. That triple is so elusive, man. And you see guys who hit a double and they're going to stretch it into a triple because it doesn't matter. In their mind, it's like, I'm a hit for the cycle. My name's going to go in the history books. And I'm thinking of him, no matter how that last ball was thrown, I don't care if it was a foot out. I can guarantee you he was going to go and try to take it out because he's thinking about that 6-6er. Why wouldn't he be?
Even if you're a humble guy, and we didn't see much in that video, but he seemed like a humble guy. I mean, he just hit 6 sixers and he finally cracked a smile at the very end there. He wanted to make sure the job got done. Even if you're a humble guy, why would you not go for history? The problem is this, though. I have noticed, and this is my own observations, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate because it's not the smartest observation, but it's my observation that when you go for that sixer, you're kind of you're opening yourself up, just like in baseball going for a home run. Right. You are weakening your ability to at least protect the wicket because you may swing too hard or swing too fast, or you just swing through it. And so to go for that, after he hit those 6 sixes, it said he had 50 runs and 12 balls, which is unbelievable. But that tells me that those 6 sixes didn't start until he was early on in his campaign. So you're on that kind of tear. The risk would be just to shut it down after the 4th one, protect the wickets, because now they're on to what you're doing. They know you're going for it.
Right.
But I mean, he was so in the zone that he went for it, and good thing he did, because there'd be a temptation to be that team player and just back off and say, they're probably going to throw me a spinner right now. Who knows? Or a Yorker. Let me just protect the wicket. But that was, I mean, when you watch greatness like that, when you see someone in the zone, I don't care if that's the only game he ever played for India International, which it wasn't. You have that kind of performance, that's greatness right there. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. I can't believe we haven't reacted to it yet.
Yeah, no, you get immortalized, bro, right then and there. And again, you go for it. That's one of the best things in professional sports, being able to just go for it. And sometimes you're going to fall short. I'm sure there's guys that have hit 5 sixers and then, coming up short on that last one. But better do that than just not go for it. You still hit 5 sixers, exactly. Or, I think the only thing I can think of that's really comparable is Reggie Jackson hitting 3 home runs, you know what I mean, in a World Series for the Yankees, that kind of stuff where you like, that just stuff doesn't happen. And, there's been players before that in a game have gone 4 for 4 and all of them were yacked out, you know what I'm saying?
A
And
lot of home run games, yep.
And you see pitchers try to do everything, curveball, changeup, man, they throw it at their heads. You know what I mean? And the guys, that's one time you don't want to get hit. I've seen ball players actually dive out of the way of getting hit. And normally if they're going to give you a free base, you're going to take it. But no, they want to be able to swing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
whether you're going to walk them or throw them, there's no way they're hitting that 4th home run off me or that 5th home run. There's so many. And this is the big difference between cricket and baseball. One of the many. In an over like that where a guy is just in the zone and going off, you don't have a lot of time to get all the media networks in and ESPN automatically changing it to this. Can he get that 6-6er? In baseball, if a guy, I remember one of the most recent ones I remember watching was Mike Cameron. This was years ago. He had 4 home runs in a game for the Mariners. When he hits his 2nd and then his 3rd home run, it's going to be at least 45 minutes to an hour till his next at bat. So all the media outlets have a chance to make sure that they have some time to play that at bat live to see if he can go for history. In cricket, you don't have a lot of time. Now, I'm assuming a lot of people watch the IPL, and that was international cricket, but I'm assuming people watch these games. But in the case you're not, you have to either be watching it or you're going to miss it because that over goes by so quickly. And this guy just did some historical thing that we're not watching until years later.
Right. Now, I know you had the conversation, the cricket conversation not too long ago, and we also did another video as well. But here's one thing. You said a couple people have done this. What's one of the most rarest things that, like, if it happens in cricket, all media outlets, it's going to be all eyes on there. The world shuts down. In baseball, it's a no-no. Bottom line, a perfect game and a no-no. If there's and we're talking about a no-hitter, every single game is going to switch to that because it's so rare that it happens. And a perfect game, I mean, I think to this day, there's been something like maybe 20 perfect games, 27s in the history
right. I think
baseball.
It's 20 or less, yeah.
It's ridiculous, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where what's a comparable thing in cricket where this just never happens and it's so special that it doesn't matter what's on TV, all the media coverage is going to go on to that and the whole world's going to know about it when it happens.
That's a good question. From the top of my head, I can only imagine because a lot of bowlers, from my understanding, and let's take a T20 match, a lot of bowlers, in my understanding, your best bowler is probably going to get at least 3 to 5 overs out of those. Out of 20, probably at least 6, 7, or 8 of those overs because you're going to have your best guy. He's going to bowl, take some break, and then bowl again. So has there ever been a bowler to go perfect where he's given up no runs in every one of his overs? And if that's a thing, I can imagine that getting a lot of press because once he's done with, say, his 5th over and he's given up no runs still, he's going to come up to bowl in another 20, 30, 40 minutes, an hour. Then you can get all the outlets on there. You can get all the TV on here. Can he go for 6 overs or 7 overs or 8 overs without any runs? Let us know if anyone's done that. Let us know if that's an important feat or, like Gabe said, what is like the quintessential rare thing where if it's happening, I don't care what we're doing, we have to watch this right now.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it's such a special thing in baseball that whenever there's a no-hitter or a perfect game going on, I don't care if it's one of the most obscure teams, the Marlins playing, the Arizona Diamondbacks on a Wednesday night and it's Monday Night Football. On a Thursday night. It's like Thursday Night Football's on or whatever. ESPN will still cut to that game because it's that special. It just doesn't happen. And I'm telling you, man, it's I mentioned earlier, or maybe in a different video, now that we've been more immersed into cricket, understanding how hard it is for fielders and bowlers, where I don't even think it's possible for the Yuhu to have a perfect game in cricket, where we're talking about giving up no runs and, getting all the overs. That's impossible. I mean, let us know if that's ever happened. That's insane. That's something I want to see. I'll watch that video.
Now, going back to the show, The Test, I don't want to give too much information, but I'm really liking this show. There's a point where Australia is playing against a different team. I don't want to give any specifics away, but they get 5 outs with just 50 runs being scored. I can imagine that's super impressive. 5 of those 10 outs, only 50 runs were scored in that part. And then, some stuff happens and it doesn't go that well the rest of that inning. But I wonder, like, what is the lowest amount? And I'm talking about international cricket, not like some, joke F league or whatever some kids are playing at age 15. Professional cricket, I wonder what the lowest score is. But we got a lot of questions there. We'll just keep it to just those first few. But as always, thanks for watching our cricket videos. We are loving learning more about it. Hopefully it's showing on your end that you can say, hey, these guys know a few things. They're not complete morons anymore. And if
jury's out, man. Jury's out on me, especially if Savannah's in the comments. You know her answer.
I've been hoping for the jury to be out at some point. It still hasn't been for me either. But we hope you enjoy these videos. And if you do, go ahead and like and subscribe and help us out. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.